generation?
It's all of them. God damn it, it keeps getting out! Stay in the Pokeball, you fucking bitch! Hello! Welcome back to
What's the Safeword?
I'm Am.
And I'm Bolt.
And today we're going to talk about
shame.
Shame. Shame.
The definition of shame is a painful feeling of humiliation or distress caused by the consciousness of wrong or foolish behavior.
And that wrong or foolish behavior is usually involved or revolves around kinks or hobbies or personal lifestyle choices that are directly attached to who we are as individuals.
But who's to say what's shameful and what isn't?
Shame comes from many things. From an uneducated perspective, fear of the unknown or something that you're not familiar with.
Someone who's continuing in a cycle of shame, who's shaming you for something they've been shamed for in the past.
It might be you feeling guilty for what society has deemed appropriate, or someone just being inherently jealous of something that you have. Raised in America, we're taught to be ashamed of a lot of things. On social media, constantly you see people publicly shaming others for many, many things. So this week we wanted to talk about some things that we want to see less shame for. People need to stop shaming each other for all these things.
Peeling a carrot at you. Slut shaming.
These people are so sexually repressed and feel that you are having so much more sex than they are. They are just so unhappy with their own sex lives that they feel that they need to unload on you all of their shit around sex.
Let's rephrase that.
No, they're unloading their sex shit on you, assholes.
Our society has taught us that sex is bad and that it leads to diseases and, worst of all, babies. Babies. Babies!
And slut shaming revolves around making fun of or giving someone a hard time for their sexual conduct. It's so prevalent in America because of our awful health system, and that we don't actually teach that sex is supposed to be fun or about pleasure or about just empowering our own bodies and our own interests that make us happy. And online, especially when I was looking into this, I was seeing that slut shaming tends to celebrate men sexualizing themselves but criticizing women for doing the very same thing, which is just an awful double standard to begin with.
Kink shaming.
Kink shaming, it's where people are shaming someone for expressing something that they are into sexually.
What I do behind closed doors is not up to you. That's why there's a block button. Like, you have a right to say no.
You don't gotta be part of that narrative, right, Taylor?
Shame.
And at the same time, it's shown statistically that people that are in kinky relationships actually have better, more communicative relationships in general.
Oh no!
Also underneath slut shaming could be porn shaming. Like a person who watches a lot of porn and masturbates to it.
Masturbating is actually shown to help with not only prostate cancer, and it just helps to relieve stress of the day. Body shaming.
Don't judge me.
Don't, stop. Don't eat the cardboard. It's not...
It tastes the same as the noodles.
Body shaming includes any sort of shaming that refers to someone's body and their stature. That includes fat shaming, skinny shaming, even height shaming.
Health is not determined by size, shape, or weight.
So stop it, because you don't know someone's story, you don't know someone's diet, you don't know someone's possible health condition. Also, he's not fat, he's just big boned. And abnormally tall, like a giant.
Yeah. Have you ever met me in person? I am.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yes.
We should celebrate that everyone has a different body type and everyone brings something different to the table. Look, what are you doing?
Copy my breasts. Don't shame me. Under body shaming, I would also say body modification. That includes anything from tattoos to piercings.
A tattoo is not indicative of someone being lazy or sleazy. It's just a way for them to express themselves. Fandom shaming.
Shame. Shame.
You didn't have a belt, so you're waving around a manga called Zatch Bell.
It works.
This is shaming anyone for an interest or hobby or fandom that they're really super into.
Shame.
That could include Game of Thrones. That could include the furry fandom. If I choose to spend my free time building an imaginary team of mythical creatures in the park with my friends, who gives a fuck?
Shame.
On the same note, what's the difference between my imaginary friends and your imaginary sports team?
Fantasy league.
Yeah.
Sexuality and gender shaming.
This is something that I see a lot in the YouTube comments, especially on people that do content that might be bi, gay, lesbian, trans even. There's a lot of hate for these people that are just trying to find their own personalities and sexualities and gender whether it be their cisgender or something that they identify with. And again, it has nothing to do with you, and you don't know what these people have been through or how they feel in their own bodies. So just stop it.
Generation shaming. Get off my lawn!
You see this a lot, especially in the kink scene. It's where generations kind of fight for what is socially acceptable or right, especially when you see things like an older style of kink. It's just different generations not meshing well together, and so they tend to butt heads. But in all honesty, each generation has something to bring to the table in how they practice a kink or how they socialize and sexualize certain things and how they spread information. All these shames in mind, we need to stop focusing on other people's lives and celebrate each other's differences. And there's a lot of ways that we can kind of avoid this shaming and this culture of just negativity.
First of which, you can just ignore them or use the block button.
Understand that not everyone's going to be into your cup of tea. Not everyone's going to understand what you do, and that's okay.
Have a conversation, not an argument. Just gonna mention politics right now.
Nope, don't mention politics, please.
And we're done. Don't use shame as a tool to make a point.
And last but not least, shame and guilt are two completely different things. Guilt is feeling bad for something that you might have done outwardly that is separate from yourself, whereas shame is something that you feel bad about because it is a personal internal part about you. And all of these things that we've talked about today are things that you should express and celebrate and share with those people that are part of your community. Celebrate who you are, be yourself, and seek out people that share those similar interests with you. And while you're having sex, make sure there's no shame to your game and always have a safe word. Today's safe word is
bacon!
Because it's a shame we don't have any of that right now. I can really
know.
go for some bacon.
Thanks for making me hungry, Robin F. from Worcester, Massachusetts.
Shame on you!
Shame on you.
It'd be a shame if you didn't leave a like down below.
Leave a comment for what you think people get shamed for unfairly.
And we'll see you guys next time on What's a Safe Word. Bye! If you have a quick second, it happens to be Bolt's birthday today. So go right now, down there is his Twitter. Go follow him, leave him a funny GIF or a video of some kind. Just make his day wonderful, because everyone deserves to be happy and have a wonderful birthday. And happy birthday, Bolt. You're the best. Bye. I love emotions. Have a great day, and I'll see you later tonight. Don't kill me. Bye. And I'm gonna just exit the screen casually.